All right, welcome back to Top 5 Vinyl, where we show love to vinyl owners. Today I'm here with Michael. How's it going, Michael?
It's going well. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Thank you for being a part of this. I appreciate it. So for the people out there, I think I initially met you on Instagram. Can you let the people know on Instagram where they can find you?
Hey y'all. So my name's Michael, or you can call me DJ hnygrl, or you can find me on Instagram at hnygrl out here in
Hu-
Dallas, Texas.
Honey Girl. Yes, Honey Girl. Yes.
You
Um,
like the DJ name?
Absolutely. It's amazing. Love it. Love it. And before we get started, I want everybody to like the channel, subscribe, all that fun stuff you guys got to do in YouTube land out there. Honey girl, can you let us know, did you grow up in a house with a record player?
I did, believe it
Mm,
or not. My dad actually had the old school Technique system
mm.
with the big speakers, with the glass compartment that you had to push in and out with the
Right.
little magnet and all that. And so when I was growing up, my dad and mom got really into church.
Mm,
And what a lot of new Christians do when they convert is they just kind of purge anything from their previous or past life. And so when I was like a little kid, I actually found some of his techniques and all that, record players, some old like Rick James
mm.
vinyls that I kind of hid and held like really near and dear to my heart. So that's kind of how my household was.
That's awesome. Okay, okay. Um, was the record player on or off limits to you? Could you touch it?
You know what? I could,
Mm,
believe it or not. So like
mm.
you have like a 5 or 6 year old like trying to drop the needle and doing all that fun stuff.
Right.
He ended up like giving it away, which I
Mm.
give him like flack for it now. I'm like, man, all the stuff you had, I need now,
Right,
you know.
right.
So all the mixers and all that, but he did actually let me use it from time to time.
Okay, I respect that. Okay. Do you remember the first vinyl that you ever bought with your own money?
Ooh, you know what's funny? I don't because
Mm,
I usually get them in bulk. I very rarely get like one at a time.
mm,
I feel like a little bit after Michael Jackson passed, I
mm,
ended up finding the Jackson group. I think it was like the Victory album. That was definitely in my first haul.
okay.
I feel like D'Angelo Voodoo was in there too.
Mm,
Um, those were definitely like standouts for my very first like purchase for sure. Couple
okay.
singles here and there, but yeah, those stood out.
And that must have been around like 2010, 2011.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, of all your travels, do you have a favorite record store to go to?
Just one.
Mm. Mhm.
Ooh, out of all my travels, I'm really fond of Analog Dope in Las Vegas. They're a
Mm.
black and queer run record store out there in
Mm.
like their arts district.
Okay.
And they always have really good gems out there. And
Mm.
also like good media, like great books by black authors, things of that nature. But that's definitely one of my favorites for
Hmm.
sure.
Okay. Okay. Um, in any trip to any store, what's the most amount of vinyl that you walked out with at one time?
Oh, you in my business.
Well, I know you DJ, so it's a little bit different.
So because I DJ right now, my big thing is just trying to find, and I'm strictly analog too, so it's all vinyl. I don't do
Mm.
any digital for the time being.
Right.
So a trip, we're talking about anywhere between 10 to 20 singles and then
Mm.
full LPs if the price is right. Um, maybe two or three in the mix there. So yeah, anywhere between like 10 to 15 for sure.
Okay. That's a good
Yeah.
chunk. Okay. Okay. And of the five you're going to show us today, have you seen any of your five perform live before?
Let me see. I would say maybe two to three, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay. All right, cool. With that being said, Honey Girl, this is top
Okay.
five vinyl. Can you share the number five? What is the fifth vinyl record that you have in front of you right now?
All right. Fifth vinyl, we have Kokoroko, Tough
Mm,
Times Never Last.
mm,
This is a really dope band. They're jazz, based out of the UK. I want to say London. I found out about these guys last year in the summertime.
mm,
And what I like about it too is that there are also Black women in this group, and
mm,
they also play instruments, and more so they play brass. So you have trombonists, you also have a trumpeter, which is also the lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
To show you actually, this is the band,
Mm.
and it's really dope. When I think about jazz music, especially when it comes to like the instruments, a lot of men come to mind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Louis Armstrong, Dizzy Gillespie, Rahsaan Roland Kirk, people like that when you think about brass instruments. So I thought it was really dope that this band has women that also play brass as well. But
Mm.
just really good. They do a bit of Afro beats, a bit of high life mixed into there as well. So
Mm.
they
Mm.
have a sound that I haven't really heard before, especially in a current state. So
Mm.
that's my fifth vinyl for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like the artwork on that. And it looks like the pictures that I saw look newer. What year? Is there a year in the back of that? Do you know what year this was
Yeah, I
released? I'm
want to
curious.
say this dropped in 2024,
Okay.
25.
Oh, okay.
20, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Okay. All right, that's your number five.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your number four.
Okay, number four, Solange.
Mm.
We got When I Get Home.
Mm.
This is an album that I hold really close to me just because being in Texas, I have a lot of family in Houston as well, a lot of friends that are out there. So I spend a good amount of time. I feel like this was by far one of the best love letters to Houston from a native that was out there.
Mm.
I love the way that she incorporated a lot of chopped and screwed elements, but it was all through the musicality. So instead of having the DJ actually chop it up,
Mm.
she was actually doing that herself, like vocally with her own lyrics, and then also with the type of instruments that she was using as well.
Mm.
I'm also a really big fan of the features that she had on there too.
Mm.
So, you know, you got Playboy Cardi, you got Sampha, you got Tyler the Creator doing background vocals, things of
Mm.
that nature. I feel like she recorded this around the same time as Igor, so they both kind of like did
Mm.
a give and get where they both kind of hopped on each other's albums, you
Mm.
know, in backgrounds and did some other things.
Mm.
But yeah, absolutely love when I get home.
That's awesome. Okay. All right, that's your number four. Let's go
Yes.
ahead and take a look at. Actually, before we get to number three, have you seen Solange perform?
I have not seen Solange
Okay.
perform. She's definitely on my list. That is one artist that she's kind of like mysterious, kind of in a
Mm.
Sade way, where it's
Hmm.
like when she just kind of pops out,
Right, right.
does her 1, 2, and then like puff of
Out.
smoke, and you just don't see her again.
Hmm.
But whenever she does start touring, I would love to see her for sure.
Mm. Cool, cool. All right, now let's take a look at your number three.
Number three, Anderson
Mm.
Paak Malibu.
Mm.
Really dope. Also want to show you the vinyl. This is probably one of my more visually stunning vinyl that I get.
Mm. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
that splatter is everything. It just reminds me of a sunset. It fits in perfectly with the cover.
Hmm.
Of course, you see like a lot of variants, and they just pick wild colors that have nothing to do with the story or the packaging in the album. So I
Hmm.
thought that was beautiful. It was a record store day release, I think, from about 2 or 3 years ago. So
Mm.
I actually got that. I want to say maybe from Analog Dope.
Okay.
But Malibu, that's an album that just kind of feels like a sunset whenever I put it on, whatever
Hmm.
time of day. It's by far, in my opinion, one of Anderson Paak's best pieces that he's ever received, or excuse me, released out
Hmm.
solo. Um, yeah, it's just a great album. Also, another dope feature list. You got Rhapsody, The Game. I believe Talib Kweli's on there. BJ the
Hmm.
Chicago Kid.
Hmm.
It's sequenced really well too. He's dope, like with his instrumentation as well. So,
Hmm.
especially being kind of from Pacific Northwest, I get a little bit of the West Coast vibes whenever I
Hmm.
listen to this too. So, it's a beautiful album inside and out, packaging, musically, you name it.
Hmm. Cool, cool. All right, that's your number three. Let's go ahead and take a look at your number two.
Right, number two, we got Victoria Monet Jaguar.
Mm.
This is actually signed. I actually got to see her perform
Mm.
when she did the Jaguar tour a few years back at actually in Houston. I was out there for the Renaissance concert and ended up buying these tickets last minute. So me and my sister went out there. And end of the show, I asked one of her, I think her DJs or band members, if they could get her to sign it for me, and they actually did. So
Hmm.
very first record that I've ever had signed, to the
Hmm.
point where if I go to shows now, if I have the artist vinyl, I'll bring it and just kind of try my luck and see if I can get it signed at the end of the gig. So
Hmm. That's pretty
yeah,
awesome.
for sure.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, Honey Girl, this is top five vinyl for the grand finale. What do we have for number one?
Grand finale, Mama's
Mm,
Gun, Erykah
mm.
Badu. And it's dope. It's a gatefold, has all the lyrics. So in case you want to mumble along, you can just take a look, because I'm a mumbler for
Mumbler.
sure. I will make up my own lyrics in a heartbeat.
Right.
So
That's funny.
but yeah, this is just, honestly, I think that was the first album I ever heard, like
Mm,
fresh out of college, kind of
mm,
new into this world. And that was the first album I ever played and truly just felt like, oh, this is what a woman feels like. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of content, a little bit of everything, especially like love, heartbreak, things of that nature, where it's like, this is an album I've never heard before. I think Erykah Badu also tapped into something, especially like going into like motherhood, things of that nature.
mm,
A dope Dallas native, so
mm, mm,
that's also really cool. And I would love to meet her and just share that. Like, man, this album definitely changed my life.
mm,
Also, an artist that I've seen numerous amounts of
mm,
time, especially in Dallas.
mm,
Every year she does like a birthday bash where she does a concert and she has like all of her friends come out and perform. So Dave Chappelle's popped up before,
mm,
Jill
mm,
Scott. Actually, Anderson Paak popped up. He was on stage singing "Happy
mm.
Birthday," so I guess that counts as like
That's
seeing
cool.
him live or whatever. But
Right, right.
yeah, like I mean, you even got like the Dilla produced "Didn't You Know" on there. It's just, I don't know, man. Green Eyes, like you just can't go wrong
Mm,
with Mama's Gun. Like that was a very grown album. You know, I
mm.
was like, oh, I feel grown when I
Mhm.
when I played this album for sure.
That's funny. All right, cool. Honey Girl, can you let the people know one more time on Instagram where they can find you?
Hey y'all, you guys can find me on Instagram spelling hnygrl. I'm a DJ. If you're in the Dallas, Texas area, definitely come out, come check me out. Check out the page to get any type of days for gigs I have coming up soon, and let's talk music.
Absolutely. And I'll put the information at the bottom of the screen so people can find you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and I appreciate this. We'll talk soon. Have a good one.
Will do. You too.
Thank you so much.